Hey guys, what's up? In this video I want to share with you how you can identify anonymous B2B visitors on your website. So we all have this, your agency website, your software as a service website, whatever you're selling in the B2B market, you get a lot of traffic. Some might sign up or leave their information for a lead magnet or something like this, or schedule an appointment or a demo. But not everyone does this, and of course you can retarget them, but wouldn't it be great if you knew exactly who was actually on your website? So in this video I'm going to cover how you'll be able to do this and how you'll be able to uncover anonymous B2B website visitors. So let's dive right in. Alright, so right now there's two different tools you can do this with, and actually one of them is Instantly. So if you follow the channel, you know I'm a big fan of Instantly. They're great, they've grown like crazy, and it's been for a reason. They have been able to bring out game-changing features again and again and again, and it's actually for free. They have now integrated website visitors, so you have I think 100. Alright, so you actually get 50 emails a month for free and 200 LinkedIn profiles, so it's actually crazy, completely free. And after that, as you can see, you can get 500 credit for 79 a month, and there's free company resolutions I see as well. So it's actually really good, and you have to keep in mind, like, this is an add-on to your existing website traffic, so they might be coming from a blog, a YouTube video, Facebook ad. So if you're going to reach out to them, it's going to be high converting email campaign, so it's definitely worth the price tag. And having said that, let's set it up. So with setup, we're going to add new, and we're going to add a domain. So for this test, I'm just going to use the automated agency domain. I'm going to get the pixel, copy it. So I'm using Cart for this website, so it's like a super simple website builder. But if you're using Webflow, if you're using WordPress, just make sure to add it as a little pixel at the header of the page, and you should be good to go. It's the same as adding a Facebook pixel or anything like that. So in my case, it's going to be an embed block. I have to put here, and then I'm going to say hidden at the head, add the code in. Done, save. And then we can click here to create a website visitors view. So let's call it test, and we can actually send it to Slack, which is very interesting. Automatically add all matching leads to, oh wow, so we can add it to a campaign. So I would create a new campaign in this case. I'll have a test one here. And then verify the leads before adding to the campaign. You want to have this checked because you obviously don't want to have bounces. Check for duplicates. I would do that as well. Just because, right, like if you're sending cold email, people are going to come to your landing page because of, they're looking up like who's sending me this email. And then if you're going to add them again to the website visitor campaign, I wouldn't do that. It would be a bit too much. For the filters, to be honest, I would, so for the filters, personally, I would leave this almost completely open. And just be like, see what sticks. Maybe if you're only selling to enterprise or whatever, try and do the employees filter, but I wouldn't trust the revenue filter, seniority level. That kind of filters usually aren't too accurate, so I would keep those open and just hit save. And now, as you can see, we have a test view here, and then it should pop up here, and now we have a test here, and now it should be adding people that come to my website. So I can't really test this right now because if I visit myself, I'm not from the US, so I believe this is only limited to US based data because of GDPR, and I think all the other countries probably don't have too much coverage. So yeah, I have to see in a couple of days what happens, but of course this is super amazing to be able to identify these people and then reach out to them right away, right within instantly, and actually for free, for the first couple credits. So you can check it out, see what kind of return you get, and only then upgrade. So if you like this and you want to set this up for your website, if you're running traffic, it's really a no-brainer because you're just going to get an extra return. Make sure to click the link down in the description, and you can sign up for Instantly and get this set up. So you can start identifying website traffic and reach out to them right away. As for the campaign, what would you actually write to these people? So I've been kind of reading up on this, and the main thing I've been seeing is that you don't want to mention that you saw that they visited your website, because this can be seen as quite creepy or intrusive, even if it's completely legal, even even if it's the case and it's the reason why you're reaching out. You want to actually use some different scripts, and I'm gonna dive into that right now with actually another tool that has been kind of pushing and pioneering this feature. It's called RB2B, and I've actually installed it before, so I'll show you as well, and kind of the scripts they recommend too, so you can use those in your outreach. And they do very similar to Instantly. They are the ones that kind of kicked this whole thing off, I would say. Yeah, I mean, what I've read from them, apparently they had this for the longest time for e-commerce stores to retarget people that visit a store and just email them, which is actually insane. And now they're doing it for B2B as well. So I've had this installed for a bit, and so far it only has identified Michael here, who's been on my webpage, which makes sense because my agency is not focused on the US, so I don't get a lot of US traffic. But yeah, like I said before in this video, I'll definitely be uploading it to some of the other pages that I link down to in the description. So check it out for my stuff, and see what kind of results I will get, and I'll be sure to make a video, of course, as well. But yeah, so far they've identified just one, and it has a last seen, the page count, so I can see what he actually did on my website. So he got redirected to the English homepage, which is kind of like a geo block I have, because again, we don't work with anyone outside of the Netherlands currently at my lead generation agency, that is. Yeah, that's kind of what you can do with this so far, I think. So you can export it, and you can then integrate it to other places. So I think the main one would be to set up a Clay integration where you have a Clay table that further verifies this information, maybe scrapes their website, to see if it's inside of your niche, and then reach out to them, which is great. And what I found really interesting about this tool is they had this Slack interface I just wanted to show you guys. So you integrate with them on Slack, and your sales team or yourself can just see, whenever someone is there, you just get that instant notification. But then also, this is the notification. So this is just the introduction from the founder, which I think he does a great job of to humanize his SaaS. But then you can see, you get it here, and you can see, more details or connect on LinkedIn. And then they ask you if you booked a demo or not. But I think it's really nice that you can kind of manage it all inside of this, Slack channel, and connect with someone right away and be on top of them. And I really think, on the one hand, the Instantly way of like automating it completely, that's obviously great. But if you have the capacity to have like an SDR do something manual, I think that's even better. Just because you can, leave a little bit more of a thoughtful note, and it is such a high intent, right? Like if they're browsing the website, a couple of pages, it is worth spending a couple of minutes on and reaching out to them. So in terms of script, like what should you write to these people? I mean, I saw this recommended by them, and I agree with this because I've tested as well by calling out, hey, you visited my LinkedIn profile, what's up? And people find it kind of creepy when you're, directly referencing to them, like, hey, you did this action, I'm watching you, they don't really like that. So this, hi name, good morning, I hope this email finds you well. I would cut that out, just be like, hey, I saw you are, in this niche or whatever, or even cut that out and just be like, hey, hi name, I'm curious if you're dealing with this problem. And then, would you be open to doing this 15-minute call? Just have like the offer. And then, yeah, I mean, this is what works for you this week. So it's quite aggressive actually, this one. Which usually I would be a little bit lower barrier, but because there's that intent, I think it's nice, and apparently they booked a lot of meetings from this one. So that's it. That's how you can identify your anonymous website visitors for free. So our B2B has a free trial and a free plan as well after, and Instantly has it as a free add-on, but you need like an Instantly plan as well. But I would recommend getting that anyway. If you need a sequencer, you can check them out and get on board with them. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my stuff in the description below. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. It really helps. Hope to see you all in the next video.